Guess who got her posters? Okay, she said the lady at the register was like, basically because that TikTok went viral, that's all they've been getting for orders. Today was the last day, so I got my posters. I spent more than what I would have if I just rode with the ex, but listen, I'm okay with that. Went to the circus with somebody and this person is very generous, got me nachos. Right now about to go get some food and I'm still gonna cash at them for the inconvenience, okay? And took me to get these posters picked up. For me, it's like, listen, if you've been going through my detergent, leaving me with empty bottles and empty waffles and out of syrup, okay? And the other day we went to go get food and he forgot to send the money back. Like, it's stuff like that that adds up. So please do not hound me for no whatever for gas money. I'd rather send it to somebody else who, you know, it feels more like tit for tat transactional versus somebody who's clearly, you know, taking here and there and it's just very blurry lines. So I won't get in your car, you don't come into my crib. It's that simple. We'll keep it at that and we'll go from there. But yeah, Circus was fire. I need to take my ass to the gym. I love passion. Like, I love people who live their life and say, you know what, I'm gonna train to join the circus. Like, that's so fire. The circus was amazing, y'all. Like, what? So yeah, I got my posters. I'll show y'all when I get home. And like I said, ordering food, we going to 2 different places. I'm getting mine from this chicken place I want to try, and he's getting it from this other spot he be going to, his grill spot. But yeah, I'm gonna go home and chill. Back to business. I can only imagine the adrenaline rush of being in the circus. Like, what? But yeah, it's not that I'm not willing to give gas money. I'm saying don't be mooching, or if we like kind of mooch off each other, keep it even. You see what I'm saying? Don't come at me. I don't think you come at your friends like that. Oh, where the gas money at? Like, honey, if I see you smoking on the game, whatever, when you should be door dashing or whatever, don't come to me looking for that bread, because I need an errand run. Mind you, he lives 3-4 minutes up away from the place down the street. But again, I'm not entitled to nothing. So yeah, we ended up canceling the circus. I felt really bad because it was the last day, it was in town, and he got tickets for both of us. And then I said, listen, I just don't want to personally go with you no more, okay? And then he's like, well, I don't even want to go. He did express he did not want to go anymore. So I don't want y'all to think I took his chance of going to the circus away. He said he didn't want to go. He was going to waste the ticket. So I actually sent him the money for the ticket, and I went with somebody else because he already expressed he didn't want to go. And I was letting him know, like, listen, if you're going to be asking me for gas to pick up some posters that are literally up the street from you, but you're willing to come get me further out for free, so I guess we can walk in together, whatever, but you don't want to run the errand, and you still ain't send me that money for the waffles you ate, you ain't bring the detergent you said you was going to bring, you ain't send me the bread for the burger place we went to go eat at that you know, magically didn't send, like, nah, you're not going to help me over some gas, which is going to be like, what, 10, 15, I don't know. Because if we're going to start really doing the math, don't do that. I'm reconsidering joining on the birthday trip, and we might just really need to go ahead and part ways, because, I don't know, it's just, you could tell when people start to get a little more, you know, aggressive, and it's not in a cute way. Anyways, going back to minding my business. I low-key want to get a car, but I also don't. Like, now that it's warming up and there's things to do, I'm like, okay, I see the perks of having a vehicle. But it was also nice to, like, yeah, I had to drop 20, but it was really nice to just, like, pull up to the event, no parking. And then my friend's taking me back. And like I said, we take care of each other, too. And we do tit for tat. Like, he got the free ticket into the circus, bought me nachos, driving me. And I might still send him a little extra for gas, because I'm about to ask to go to the food place, like I said. So, yeah, I'd rather spend more and not feel kind of slighted versus like that unclear blurry boundary of like mooching off each other and then like somebody randomly like, oh no, you owe me, like do you know my rep sheet, do you know what I've done? You know what, let it go, let's not talk about it. But like, yeah. And also, I need to stop hanging out or spending any type of time with somebody that I feel like owes me. If you're gonna be with somebody and you feel like they're taking advantage or they find little ways to take advantage, you got to stop hanging out with them. It's that simple. So that's why I was so like offended, because it was just like, oh, you really asking me of all people for gas? You're trying to pull up with a bad bitch who looks out. All right, y'all, I'll catch y'all later. Again, fire vibe, 10 out of 10. Go to the circus. Can't talk. Go to the circus if you got one in town. I'll talk to y'all. Now it's Dubai chocolate, pistachio or some shit. Hey y'all, what's up? I just got back from the circus. Well, no, actually, I got back from a lot of places. So before I left, I was talking about how I was disappointed in myself, and like people, I was feeling a little bad all day because again, like the person I'm supposed to go with to the circus was my ex, and it was the last show in town for the last day. But for me, I got triggered, and maybe I'm a bad woman for this, when he had asked me for gas money, and I'm not gonna talk about it again, but I just felt some type of way because it was like, I get setting boundaries, but if I'm the person who, you know, you had your friends a couple years back riding in my car not giving me no gas, not only yourself but your friends. What? You see what I'm saying? I've covered rent, I pulled out trips. Like, what? You be in the crib eating stuff, you not replacing stuff. So it's like when people try to make you, I saw a post once and it was like the women who go 50-50, and not all situations, not all people, but the women who go 50-50, don't be surprised if it turns into 70-30, 80-20, and you're pulling the extra weight. And so I am grateful to be around somebody. No, I'm not. Let me take that out. Because I think I'm about to really have a change, and I know it's warm and summer's here, but I'm also proud of myself too. I'll say this. I want to say this. I'm not a user. I know I'm not a user, because when it came time to move and I wasn't sure if I would even qualify for my own place, and I could easily move with him, and I've heard of other women in this situation too where they move with the man for the sake of surviving and having a place to stay. I said, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm not going to use you for a place. Ironically, this is the person that we tried to be at the crib. Anyways, I was like, I'm not going to use you for a place. I was like literally sitting on the ground at my storage for a second trying to figure out, where do I go? What do I do? I said, I'm not going to use you for a place. I'm definitely not going to use you for a vehicle. Half the time he'll ask to hang out, or I'll ask to go somewhere that's kind of like on the way or already convenient. So I guess I was just a little surprised and hurt, because it was like, you asking for gas, but you ain't replaced the detergent you use. You ain't replaced, you know, the stuff you said you was gonna replace the other day. Like I said, got dinner, didn't say nothing about that. And he'll randomly get me food and stuff too, but it's kind of like, I feel like blocks are being checked. There's not that innate urge or like nature of like, even if this is not my partner romantically or intimately, this is a woman, I'm gonna let her be a lady. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be around some men who let you be a lady. You're not leading them on. They just know how to act, like doing certain stuff. So anyways, that being said, I did spend. I spent a little bit. If I'm gonna be in the house paying hundreds of dollars of bills, I could take myself out. So I was gonna go by myself, but somebody joined me, and I went to get, what was it? I tried a new food place. I went to a dessert place. I had like a matcha latte with like, I know it sounds crazy, but lychee popping bubbles and mango popping bubbles. That's just what the craving was giving. And these donuts I got too, that I showed y'all. I'm so excited for this. I'm gonna post these real quick. Let me show y'all while we're here. And I'll probably make a TikTok and credit that other girl as well, who showed everybody and went viral for this. I was worried because they say glossy, right? This side look glossy, don't it? Don't that look glossy? This don't look glossy. But you know what? They were $10, so I'm gonna let them have it. And also, technically, these peel. They're like stickers, so maybe this side is supposed to be the glossy side, because like it's adhesive. I don't know, but listen, whatever. Let me show y'all what we're working with. What? And I got dropped off home. So it's just a kind of like understanding, like if there's gonna be a tit for tat, let it be unspoken and let it be classy. Like the person that I went with, I said, listen, my ex, he got his money back for the ticket. He said he ain't want to go no more. Gotcha. That thing was sold out, so the person that went with me had a free ticket. And then treated me to concession food, took me back home, let me stop and get my posters that I had to pick up, and also went to the food place I wanted to go. So I was like, okay, like it just feels like, you know, like, yeah, treat her like a lady. Come on now. Like, don't keep me in my masculine. Anyways, this is, I'm gonna lay them all out. She was like, do you want to see them? And then she pulls it out, it's just bikini pictures of your girl. And I'm like, ah. But I wanted to make sure they look good. $10 a piece, y'all. Put these in a frame. This is my favorite picture. I'm so glad I got it. Oh, she looks so happy. She looks so happy. She looks so happy. Ain't nobody gonna take my joy away. Come on now. This was 2022. I think the first cruise I ever been on. That picture was tough. And yeah, so today was really good. Spent a little time hanging out. This is one of my favorites too, Barbados. So yes, these are the posters I wanted to get. Maybe I come off self-centered for being like, why won't anybody pick up my posters and they want gas money? Listen, you 5 minutes up the street. I remember how many free errands I was running with my vehicle. People were driving my vehicle, not giving me gas. Not leaving gas in the car for me to drive my own vehicle after they drove it. Get out of my face. Do not... And I'm not saying the rides aren't given, but it's like he wanted to clock how often I'm in his car. I'm like, you be inviting me to hang out. We hang out because we don't really have people to hang out with. But that's a sign I need to expand my social life. I get it. It's warm outside. Your girl trying to be outside the way I be outside on trips. But yeah. And I'm going to explain that to him as well, too. That is just hurtful. And I hate to be the person that's like, in the detergent and the waffles. But it adds up. That stuff has cost. When I do a freaking discount or a show and I'm on the phone with these men, making sure they get their busting, okay? And that's my mental on the line. That's me putting in the hours. Not saying that like other people putting in manual labor is not work as well. Obviously, it's all work. It's probably harder work. It's definitely harder work. We're working in different ways. For me, it's harder mentally. For you, it's harder manually. But the thing is, for me, is like if you want to really penny pinch and clock me for given the history and me just feeling like I've given so much, I've stopped evictions, I've stopped multiple evictions, I put bread on people's, like I just feel like when I was in my giver era, people was okay taking, and not only okay with it, but they expected it. And now I'm in my like, no, I'm gonna sit back and receive, and now suddenly I'm a user. Because I'm just supposed to be mommy dearest who come with the money and the vibes, and I don't complain about nothing. When I try to make people feel included, when I see people spending their money wherever they want, anyways, games, smoke, whatever, but I want to make sure people feel included, or, oh, I'll treat to this, or I'll do this, you know. And I don't think twice about it. I'm like, if there was really a tally over the years, I can say with confidence I probably spent more. I know I spent, oh my, wait a minute. Get your shit together. I know I spent more. And again, I don't want to do the tit for tat, but it's just like looking at this, again, rent, car, this, like, you can look at it as like, okay, we were taking care of each other. But if you're going to turn around, and when I had called him out about the stuff being used at the house, he said he was going to stop using it. And then I said, could you replace it? I think we were arguing one day. He was like, no, I ain't bringing shit. I ain't doing this. I said, it's fine. I don't want you in the crib. You can't behave. You in the crib acting a fool, using stuff up, attitude, making me feel weird, making me feel bad. No. Absolutely not. That's what we're not gonna do. Like, I'm not gonna invite you into the safe space I fought for to then deal with whatever. So yes, but I'm really excited. I'm done ranting, y'all. It was a really good day. I'm so happy. These posters got picked up. I do need to figure out the car situation, but I ain't trying to stay in the country. Respectfully. So I really don't want a vehicle. I don't want that debt. I feel so much freer without it. I just like to compensate people who pick me up. It's that simple. I like to put some money in your pocket. Like, what? What? Anyways. And I'm at a point where I just don't want to be around somebody or people who make me feel weird for living my life. I get it. I'm not trying to say I'm entitled to anybody's car, rides, gas, none of it. But like, to look at over the course of the years, and it's like, okay, I made sure we ain't get evicted. I made sure he ain't get evicted like twice. I had 2 saved, you know, like about to get evicted, and then my saving grace came in. Car was being used. So, you know, it's probably just like, it's run its course. It's really run its course. It's something that really needs to like, this is a relationship that clearly affected me over the years. And it's just hurtful because it's like, there are people who who show up, they not doing no tit for tat tally. Like, when you start doing a tit for tat tally, it means it's transactional and you looking at what you could get out of it. Or you feel like you just not getting enough. I probably said more gas money than the people you call your friend. So anyways, yeah, I'll figure out what I'm gonna do on that cruise, because like I should have learned my lesson from last year. It really is like for vlogging, like I said, just feeling safer. I get to walk around in my little teeny weeny clothes, looking cute. People bother me less. You know, you still got to be safe when you're out there in these places. So, you know, but I gotta remember, I was out there by myself traveling the world. The places I ain't know enough about. It was just, I was safe and I was protected. So I gotta trust that. Like, that can't be the excuse. You know what I mean? Like, I literally have proof. I literally have proof of me being out here traveling, y'all. Like, do you see this? Talking about some, you know, it's not gonna change. People not gonna change. And it's sad. I do have so much love for this person, but at the end of the day, it's like, you can't be in my face tripping, bruh. For years, you were okay with not committing and getting the perks of a wife, because I'm a motherfucking wife. I don't even want to be a wife no more. Honestly, I'm trying to own some assets. I'm trying to be that rich bitch, that rich boss bitch. And I ain't trying to have nobody have access to my anything, okay? So I don't even know about the marriage anymore. Like, the way I thought life was gonna go with kids and marriage and all that, or marriage and then kids, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm okay with the direction it's going. I'm okay with the narrative it's currently in, because I'm trying to protect myself. But yeah, like, you know, for years, getting all the perks of a wife, wifey behaviors without the commitment, and then you switch up, you say, fine. What? You don't want to be with me? What? You get to use somebody's, whatever they're offering, everything I have to offer. Now I'm using some stuff. Or this, sure that. Name call, this and the third, get my life together, blah, blah, blah. It's like whatever people could try to use as leverage. But it's okay. So for me, I realized as well going out, I work way too much. I'm a workaholic. I don't give myself enough breaks, and I don't give myself enough credit. Person was like, what you gonna do when you go inside? I'm about to relax. I'm about to probably relax. Pay period just ended. Their trips, I was telling them that, like, I always work because I've been at a place where you don't have it, and it hurts and it's scary, and it could plummet so fast. It's such a bad domino effect of, like, it takes one missed bill, it takes one late fee for your whole finances to just plummet. So I've been paying my credit cards down. I've been trying to get on top of it. I'm manifesting businesses. I'm manifesting health and wellness for my family and myself first and foremost, and those around me, for everybody really, but you know. And then I'm manifesting businesses. Yeah, manifesting a beautiful life. And then I want to manifest a comfortable amount of money where if I want to do something, I just can. I don't have to work constantly. Oops, okay. I don't have to work constantly. And I'm gonna manifest them trips, okay? You see them influencers that I might be best friends with future influencers. You see those travel influencers that be hosting them group trips? I need to be on those. I need to be able to say, here's 2K, which I've been doing with these cruises. So, you know, but I'd be financing them. Well, I think you can finance those trips as well. I need to keep an eye out for those and start going on some of those and be with the girlies. Like, I just saw one influencer, she was in Morocco with a bunch of girls. They was having a time sandboarding. Hello, sandboarding, all the things I want to do. So I'm at a point where I realize solo travel is beautiful, and you don't necessarily have to do it either. I did so much solo travel that now I'm like, I want to be social, whether it's for the sake of just joy, community, feeling connected. I know when you go out there, you're going to meet people, but it don't hurt to just know, like, okay, my people are really there and waiting. We about to turn up. We all about to film. Nobody feels weird about it. Like, going out solo and then hoping people are, not hoping, but like, you know, I was talking to the guy in Dubrovnik about it, like constantly filming, and it's like, oh, does the person next to me, are they annoyed? Do they feel uncomfortable? Do they think I'm filming them? Oh, my light died. You know, like, your people, you gotta be in the like-minded. So yeah, I'm gonna claim that. And I feel really good. I'm in a weird place because it's like, I feel like I came back and I had to figure out life. All right, whatever, the light don't work. Well, it's discharging. I had to figure out life outside of somebody who brought you back, and I gotta let that go. To have somebody bring you back, saying all these kind things and all the things they want to be with you, and then finding life outside of that. Y'all saw that TikTok? Hold on, I'm ranting today. I'm rambling. I'm in a chatty mood. Y'all saw that video that went viral about the girl who uprooted her whole life? She kind of sang it. She was singing her trauma because it hurt to hear. She was like, when you move your life across the country, because your boyfriend that you've been with forever and ever says they love you, and you moved, I think they moved to Texas, she bought a house, job changes, left all her friends, left all her communities, and then basically he said he didn't want to be with her after they moved. It's so scary out here for women, bro. Like, I know the love is there, but like, for some reason, there are people and there are men, some men who, as soon as you put that ring on, as soon as you get married, as soon as you move in, as soon as you have their baby, the switch up. Life's too short to deal with that type of switch up. I saw it. I've seen it. I already knew, so it's on me. But I've seen it over and over time again. I can only imagine like a kid being in the picture, being married or something. It's like, you tricked me, sir. Only didn't trick. Like I said, I haven't been tricked because I should have known. I already no motherfucking lies. But anyways, some people talk about there was no signs, or, you know. Let me stop talking. I don't even feel like editing this. I'm nowhere even close to editing it. But my point is, I'm making a promise to myself to not lose myself or my life at any person. Romantic, family, whatever, I'm standing. You gotta get selfish with your life. You might come off self-centered, you might come off full of yourself, but when it takes so long to get to that point of self-love, you better lock the fuck in with it. Like, look, I take myself on these fire ass adventures, baby. Yeah, stay at home and hate. Stay at home and be mad. So these are gonna go. These are so freaking cute. The light keeps dying, but look at that. These are gonna go in frames and they're gonna go up here. So 1, 2, 3, and then there's gonna be 4, right? And then these are probably gonna go somewhere like, I don't know, anywhere else, but yeah. Yep. I'll talk to y'all. Today was beautiful. Okay, I'll talk about this later, so I won't talk about it too much now. But after a little research, I found out that the CVS printed it on the wrong paper. This is a repositional poster, and I was supposed to get the glossy paper. So I am going to get the correct one later in the future. Right now, I'm just excited. This is kind of like a matte, but yeah. Yeah, those are super cute. Those are so cute, y'all. But yeah, if I get a car again, I don't even think I would tell anybody I got a car. Like, I would tell y'all first. And then I would post it mad late because I bet the request for rides would come in. And I know that's hypocritical because it's like, Danny, aren't you talking about your ex being a butt over you needing a ride or this and the third? It's like, yeah, but circumstance. People was banging on my door when I lived with this person. Banging on my door 6, 7 in the morning. Disrupting my sleep because I have sleep behaviors, by the way. And arguing with me, getting irate, getting irritated, talking about some Ubers are expensive, Lyft's expensive. Your car's right there. Let me drive it. Leaving me at home all day with no car. So don't talk about it. and it was funny because when I was like, I want this car, it was like, oh, I'm gonna drive it right now. No, I'm never in nobody's fridge. I'm never washing my clothes with nobody's detergent. I don't drive this car, so that's gonna be my own little secret. Because people love to hate when you get some shit. When you live in life too cute. I just saw them posters. I'll be forgetting who I am sometimes. Just for myself. I'm no big like, oh, I'm Danny Doomsday. No, for myself. I gotta treat myself better. So anyways, back home. Safe in my crib. Feeling happy. I'm about to post. Oh, okay. This light needs to breathe. About to post my little videos. Take the day off and chill. Okay, y'all, also, I was doing something, but I couldn't really talk. Anyways, I found out the posters, so apparently, oh, hold on, sirens. Apparently, there's the repositional poster, and then there's the glossy poster. I'm crying. I went live once. Somebody said, oh, you live in the trenches. Anyways, there's the repositional poster, which has an adhesive back and like a matte finish, which I showed y'all those posters, and there's the glossy poster. The one I wanted was glossy. Okay, and that's the one that went viral. It just looks really, really nice. But listen, okay, I did email CVS real polite, real nice, like, because it's like, come on now, I got to ride out there, etc. to go pick them up. But I asked if they do reprints because somebody said that sometimes the workers don't want to change the paper, sometimes because they work at CVS, so that's their words, or they forget or it's an accident or whatever. So I asked if a reprint is possible. Because they said on the little TikTok, they said if you ask them to reprint it, they will. But I was like, could y'all deliver it? So we'll see. I still love them a lot. I dropped like 40 on them for all 4, which is really good. Because otherwise it would have been like 90. Also, I forgot to tell y'all, I went to a Mochi place. This is the Belgian chocolate. So fucking good. Oh, it's so good. And this is the Dubai chocolate. I'm not crazy about it, but I think it's pistachio. Y'all be seeing that little viral Dubai. You know, I'm not crazy about it, but I'm about to finish it first. And then this is like funnel cake. So yeah, just wanted to give y'all a little update. I'm about to go sit down and post the circus. I'll talk to y'all. I've been in a functional depression place, and I don't think the car is gonna help. Like it might, but I don't think the car is the problem. Because guess what? A couple years ago, I was in a different country talking about should I sell the car I have? You see what I'm saying? You got to look at the problems you have and understand what the source is. For me, I think it's just I got so used to being on vacation, it's hard not being on vacation. But everything's good in small doses, so I'm just trying to find my flow in the everyday. And I'm still surrounded by some people who like to hurt my feelings. And that's up to me. It's better to be lonely, but sometimes that loneliness hurts, especially if you're depressed or whatever it is. But again, you gotta pick what you want to deal with, you know, what you're willing to deal with. I'm about to go eat and watch anime and enjoy my night, so I'll talk to y'all. Also, the place I got lunch from, they forgot my milkshake, and that was like a $7-8 fancy ass milkshake, so I gotta hit them up as well. He said a receipt will be in my email for a refund, but I hate having to keep track of that, like refunds and all that and whatever, like just for the milkshake. I'm gonna order what I eat and I'm gonna pay for what I eat, but that milkshake won't dare. It was supposed to be a spicy chicken place, but it wasn't that spicy. But yeah, so I guess I'll just, I don't know, I'm really happy, okay? With more things come more problems, and these are first world problems. I'm eating out of a box of fancy ass mochi, and I got milk, okay? I don't got no real issues right now. So yeah. No more being left on empty, y'all. No more being left on empty. People will come use your resources, drain your emotion. I'm over here looking at cruises. I'm trying to hop on Norwegian this year too. I'm trying to check them all out, baby. Like, okay. Yeah, let me live in my delusion. Y'all know that crunch at the end of the year? Like, it's the holidays and you got bills to pay and a whole bunch of stuff just happening back to back. I think that's why I work so much too, to try to avoid that. All I say is I look at cruises again. With 2 already booked this year, I gotta chill. Let me sit down. Yikes, not the post on Twitter talking about some dating down will cost you years of your life. Indeed. Let's not talk about it. The way I be sweating after I do my little reels, y'all. Left the gym, all that, about to go play the game and go live. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get a car. I'll talk to you about it later, but it's warm outside. I think it's that time. Run some errands. I ain't want to like, cause I go all with this. So I ain't want to start like food delivery and rideshare heavy again, cause I'm making good money in the crib. But it's like I have a few places to go, but I don't really got that many places to go for real. I'm gonna put a little cheese on it too. Cheese fries melted up a little bit. I'm watching the Circus videos from yesterday, and y'all, doing anything less than living your best life is a disservice at this point, okay? It really is. It's a disservice at this point. Like, yes, go join the circus. Go do whatever you want. Come on now. Come on, like... Man, that's lit. That's so lit. I love passionate people. I love people who are like, I'ma just go for it. Fuck it. As you should. Anyways, I finished my little snacky snack and I'm playing Harry Potter, as you'll see. I had a really great conversation with the client and got some tips about, got some tips, and then also was having a conversation about like Hogwarts houses, the Sebastian arc, all of that. So that was pretty cool too. But yeah, talking about anime, all that, solo leveling, dan, really good vibe. So yes. Whoopsies, not me accidentally finishing the game, or like damn near. Y'all, I gotta find something new to play. Hi vlog, we're trying the barbecue smokehouse and the dragon fruit. Hold on. The dragon fruit lemonade. Oh my gosh, okay. Hey y'all, okay, I'm feeling extra crafty. What is up? I'm gonna show y'all real quick. I went to Walmart and I just got a big stack of construction paper because I feel like it'll come in handy. Or not, I don't know, because it's not as thick, so I guess that is going to be a bit of a problem that I could worry about later. I'm trying to make Jordan's wand from Fairly Odd Parents. I just got some random shit, some glue, some paint, because at this point I think I'm gonna start a little craft corner, so it don't hurt to just have some supplies. But yeah, yellow for the wand and black, and then some duct tape. I always gonna need some tape, paintbrushes, and then these. Now, what I used for Marceline's guitar was sticker. I went to like a craft store and I got, it was kind of like, wait, was it? Oh, I might have just lied. Y'all, let me check. Hold on. There we go. I'm about to go live and try to make his wand. All right, I was gonna use this just as the wand and stack it on top of each other, but I think I'm gonna try to put some paper around it. They had something that was thicker, but it was expensive, and you would have saw the line separating. So I'll just show y'all what I'm trying to do. I might take like paper, construction paper, and wrap it around it so it looks like thicker. I'll show y'all. Anyways. All right, y'all. So I can't get this straight, so I have it taped to my bookshelf because I'm trying to like. The glue is, just making the wand crooked. So, trying to connect these two pieces. If you can get one long rod, that's probably better.
Wait a minute, maybe those little photography and art electives and music classes in school were doing a big one, because y'all, like, your girl's a little crafty. I'm enjoying the DIY projects and doing cosplays where I can make something. Right now, construction paper is going a long way. I don't know how I did this. Honestly, I think everything in life is a trust the process, because when I started, it was the same for Marceline's axe guitar. I was just like, I don't know what's going on. And then I just kept doing whatever, and it just worked. So don't be afraid to try something new. This was really fun. I was just watching a show while I did it.
All right, y'all. So I went ahead and, hold up. You take the two pieces and I taped it over each other and cut them so they should be a little more even. I did the same with the guitar. And I taped down the middle. So now I just got to pull it apart, connect the pieces best I can. There's two here. I don't know if y'all can see. So yeah, just make it 3D now. Alright, y'all, I got like 8 of these. I think I need 10, but I'm doing the short sides first. Alright, y'all, so I'm really happy because it took a minute. I taped my Marceline guitar from the outside and it looked crazy. So I taped this one from the inside. As you can see, like the points are coming together, and I'm just gonna hope, it's, you know, cohesive and all of that when it actually comes together. I'm gonna paint it while it's flat, because I think it'll be easier. And then I have the stand in the corner, and yeah, it's pretty much, like, I see it, it's done. It's pretty much done. I just need to finish, so. But yes. Oh, so my bad. I didn't really explain how I did it. I cut the stars. I kind of just cut the shapes and then used the same stencil. And then this came with the poster board I bought today. And this came in so clutch because I used this for the side. So I kept making, I made like 8, and then the bottom was kind of longer, so I just made longer ones. And then as you see, it could, like, you know. So I might actually keep this for future projects because that came in as far as making it thick. But yeah, then you just make it 3D, but I'm gonna paint it while it's flat because this tape is not the strongest. Hope that helps.
All right, y'all, so the stick thing that I put on the bookshelf broke off as soon as I took it off, so I'll figure something out later. But this is what we got. I gotta go paint the other sides later, but I'll let this dry first.
Alright, y'all, I'm about to go to the gym. I finished for the most part. Alright, look at your girl. And I'm about to order some things. Girl got deposits coming in from everywhere because I've been working my ass off.
I gotta set boundaries more frequently. I forgot how cute I could be when the skin is glowing. I'm unbothered. Nobody's stressing me or pressing me, honey. About to go out with a friend. I'm really excited. We're gonna have some girl talk, okay? Tonight was so good. Tonight was so good. I went out with a friend. Y'all, I taped my, I ain't talked to y'all beforehand, but I taped my defenses, you know. I wanted to make sure I was safe. But anyways, yeah, tonight was so good. It was so good. A friend and I just caught up and got to chatting, and we were supposed to go dancing, and then we just started talking, and yeah, that was the night. But anyways. And it was so sweet. They made sure I got back in the crib safe and everything. They had like the headlights to make sure I was in. And I did like a little heart in front of the headlights. Like, I'll see y'all, thank y'all. Yeah, heavy on to make sure the girlies get back home safe. But anyways, I'll talk to y'all. We talked about everything. They say good conversations be changing topics so quickly. And they definitely do. I feel really good. A little lit. I feel good. I'm about to talk to y'all in a second, but I'm over here going crazy on the Carnival website because why am I logging in and it's getting more expensive? And y'all know cookies. I've been looking at these cruises and all of a sudden now they want to add a couple extra $100 or extra 100 on the book and talking about, oh, that's suddenly not available. You know how you be looking at stuff, be like, oh, you want it? We're going to raise that price. You're trying to book in a private browser and all that. But anyways, so they got a bunk bed situation here. And then I'm trying to get some from my parents. Additional 20, right? But like, peep this, hold on. So when I log in, I kid you not, it's about this much for 4 people, 2 rooms, 2K, around 500 a person. This is a 3-day cruise, mind you. So when I log in, they quote me 2K, right? Let me see when I'm logged out, because this shit's starting to piss me off. I don't care if it's a little bit of a difference. Why is it that it's a little bit cheaper if you logged out? Why are y'all charging me more for being a member? I don't care if it's like $16 or $20, but like, and then when I'm logged in, they don't even let me look at the lower one, which are basically like bunk beds. Hold on, let me book this, because what? Okay, I figured it out. You get that little onboard credit. That's the difference. The more expensive booking has it for both rooms, and the cheaper booking has it for only one. But like, listen, it's my family's or my parents' first cruise. They be alright, because like, you just add money to the account type shit, you know? But I was like, what's going on? But it's around 2K regardless. But honey, I feel like I was getting better prices when I was logged out, or better options. I don't know. Check with cookies, on, off, private browser, on, off, logged in, out, whatever you gotta do to find your best price, okay? Also, I realized it said forward on the ship, and that'd be the rocky part, I think. You gotta figure out what a boat be rocking and not, so hold on. Let me go back. It might be worth it just to pay that extra little whatever. Honey. Okay, let me go ahead and check out. Oh my gosh, due in like literally 2 weeks is like my damn near 2K. Yikes, jinkies. Oh my gosh, y'all. What am I doing? Right before taxes too, it's crazy. Hold on. We booked. I look so dusty, but I'm about to run my mouth. Y'all already know. What's up, y'all? Taxes are due, so I'm about to work my ass off, because I hope I ain't just kick myself in the ass by booking a cruise for not 1 but 4 people. 4 people when I know damn well I owe my taxes, and I'm gonna get that handled. But anyways, there we go. So hello, I've been trying to take my parents on a vacation as well as my siblings. We're gonna start with one group at a time. Vacations with my family, so we do have special circumstances. It is a little difficult sometimes, or just requires more planning. And my parents have been married for decades and have never been on a vacation. Now, mind you, I have a very complicated relationship with my parents. It's probably going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot of a trip. It's going to be, the trip going to be something. Anyways, I am the type, I went out with a friend yesterday and we were talking about all of it. Romance, childhood trauma, why we love the way we do, relationship dynamics changing with the maternal and paternal figures in your life, how you navigate the world, etc. And yeah, just all of it. And I realized I'm the type where it's like, I hold on to a lot of hurt. Honey. But at the end of the day, it's like, what makes me forgive so often is just like, I be so scared of like the big bad, you know, like this. It's kind of like, you never know when your life could be taken. Crazy shit can happen all the time. We like really Sims. So I don't want to ever receive a call one day and know that like somebody in my life who at least tried their best, it's their first time living, etc., is no longer in my life, and then look back, sorry I spit, look back and be like, damn, I wish this and that. And I'm not saying forgive your people, your parents, your partner, your ex, whatever, friends, etc., if they really need to be out your life, fully cut off. But if you feel like if there's that gray area and you can keep people in your life as a distance, that's what me and my friend were talking about yesterday. If you can keep them in your life at a distance, like I'm in my house, I'm minding my business, nobody could come for my peace, nobody could start stuff with me every day, but I could do a quick little 3-day vacay, okay, with y'all type shit, then let's do it. I want to give y'all that opportunity. So I just dropped essentially about 2K. It's gonna be me, my paternal, my maternal, and then me and somebody else who's going. So 4 people, because I could have put us all in one room, but like I actually talked to my parents. I was like, let's not do that. Those rooms are small. We need our space. So yes, it's going to be coming up right before I get on my birthday cruise. You see what I did? Because like
if it's going to be an emotional chore a little bit, it's going to be fun. But if it's going to be an emotional chore, like one parent might not even make it because they be bailing on stuff. The other parent might be left alone, or at least like left with me. And it might just be a lot of chaos and drama because over the years, it's just like everything's a production, everything's an event, everything's like, ah. And I'm in my like chill, like, I mean, if you coming, you coming. Like, bro, I ain't gonna push on. I had booked one of my parents to the Bahamas, and they almost didn't make it. They canceled on me last minute. I was on the flight by myself, crying my motherfucking eyes out. Nothing was booked because I held off because they said, don't book nothing yet. It be the hold up. What's the hold up? What's the hold up? Because I've been trying to book these cruises, and because other people are on it, trying to call so-and-so and so-and-so and just... Next year, I will get back to my travel because ain't no way I did all this solo travel booking, this hostel, this hotel, this flight, boom, 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 wait for nobody to come back to my little city and be calling people up, trying to chase them down for bookings, information. I would say payments, but some people don't, yeah, I'm paying for some of the stuff. So it's like, can I get a little cooperation? Come on. So yeah, I'll definitely be back to my solo adventurous travel next year. I'm going to try to make as much as I can. I'm going to try to keep my peace on this trip. And then I combined it because my birthday trip is literally 2 days after that cruise ends. So not only do I go on a boat, give my parents a vacation and just vibe out, and then get off the boat, I go on to my birthday trip right after. I don't got to buy another set of flights, okay? Let me put my lashes on real quick. But yeah, that's booked. So I'm about to go work my ass off because I owe a lot coming up. I hope I didn't stretch myself too thin. Sometimes I make money fast, but I also spend money. And a lot of the things I do are investments or for like happiness purposes. But I do got to make sure, like sometimes you set the bar high so you know you can meet it. So you push yourself harder to meet it. If you're comfortable, you might not push yourself to make that extra bread, but you also don't want to burn out. But this is going to push me for sure. I'm about to go live and do my calls and all that. So it puts me in the vicinity already for my birthday trip because I don't even know who might be on that, if anybody. It's so hard to get people to try to tap in, but also I get it. Like, this economy's a mess. People are not in a trip mode right now. Trying to get the free, even if somebody gets the free time off work and you pay for something, just because they can't go does not mean like, oh, they don't fuck with you. They're missing out on days of work, and missing out on days of work in this economy can be detrimental. You could take a couple days off and that fucks up your all the bills you had to pay, you know? So that puts me down there already. So if anybody decides to join me on the birthday trip, not just anybody, I have like my top 2-3 people I would ask. I don't want just anybody there. But if somebody does come, I'm there already, which means that I can at least get the flights. And yeah, it might just be me on that bitch. Might give myself a break and decompress after whatever the first cruise about to be with the fam. But yeah, I was a little fed up because people will ask to go on trips, but they will not plan. They will not plan. When I say let's sit down and write things out and figure out what we need to, like, I'm not the trip coordinator. So I feel like I'm coming back, not trying to be big-headed, but like I feel like I'm coming back to a local scene and trying to bring people with me yet again. That's my problem. I'm always trying to bring people with me. Okay? That being said, some people just need to be let go. Some people you need to keep at a distance. My ex is like, I want to take a trip. I have friends that are like, I've been trying to go here. But when it really comes down to the like, put your money where your mouth is, or if it's paid for, just show up. And all of a sudden people start sputtering, and you know, so yeah, it happens. You could talk to anybody who travels. It happens every single time. The group trip or the group chat goes from like 50 people interested, or not 50, but like 20, to suddenly it's 10, and suddenly it's you going by yourself. So yeah, I'm excited. I just bought my parents their first cruise ever and their first vacation ever. I was already hearing some slick comments like, not slick, but like, why'd you pick that? Oh, okay, well, I was looking at some other destination. Girl, it's paid for. Don't do that. It's pay. You could pay and go wherever you want. Don't mess with my mental already. Like I said, one parent might not even show up because that's just kind of like, they don't be making it to things, or they like, I don't know. I be feeling like sometimes people like your disappointment a little bit. So I know expectations. It's booked. I checked the block as like a good daughter for giving y'all a trip. I know one parent will show up. I don't know if the other parent will show up, but like, and it's one of those things where it's like, you know what? It was both their birthdays coming up, spring, check the block. The nice thing is too, if the other parent don't show up, the other parent got a room to themselves. So I just paid extra for them to have their own little birthday space. But yeah, hopefully this goes okay. But like I said, right after, I'm gonna hop on my cruise. And I know that this year, 2025, I gave my parents a vacation. I've been trying to give them for a minute. Yeah, it was like $2K, $500 a piece. They're usually a little bit cheaper if you book in advance, but it wasn't terrible. And if you pay after 90 days, you could just pay. Or if the trip is after 90 days, you could pay a deposit and pay the rest later. You could also get gift cards, Klarna, Affirm, all of that. So just want to throw that out there. But yeah, let me go work because I need to work because, oh my gosh, why the fuck did I just book that? Everything's going to pay off. Everything's good. I was going to get a car instead, but I'm going to consider this my big splurge. Instead of a car, my friend was telling me, like, girl, the bus, you put your headphones in and you ignore the people talking to you. She said, if you could ride the New York Metro, you could definitely ride this one. I said, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to hold off on the car thing for now. And yes. Just keeping my space from everybody. I'm in a weird mood a little bit. And people will continue to drain your energy, so you just got to be really careful. But I'm remembering the big vision. I was telling my friend yesterday, I was like, I feel like I'm waiting for something to pop. And I don't know what it is, but like things are popping. There are 2 Carnival cruises booked this year and a Virgin Voyages. I might fuck around and take another one before my ex's birthday as a prequel to dealing with him on his birthday. Like the pre-cruise and the post-cruise to deal with the people you're dealing with on the cruise. And it's all just my excuse to be on multiple cruises. Like, I might go for 4 this year. I might fuck around go for 5 if I book something in December. So I'm just really hooked on them. All I have is my rent and I've been paying my credit down. Like, I just constantly work and paying shit down. Once I get past this tax season and I'm good and my ass don't go to jail, I'm good. It's a joke, y'all. I pay my taxes. But yeah, once I'm good, I'm really, really, really good. Keeping my costs low. I just be at home eating, meal prepping. So yeah, all these little extra cruises, y'all be like, oh shit, no. I sacrifice where I sacrifice in life. But that's it. I gotta edit these vlogs, so I'm so excited. I know I gave y'all a whole bunch of home vlogs, hour-long specials, whatever, but I've really just been home. It's March. I'm gonna probably just kind of stop talking to y'all. I got some stuff coming in, some cute stuff. I'll show y'all that, and then stop talking to y'all until June comes. It was supposed to be a May trip, but honestly, between taxes and rent and all that stuff, like, I just rather it be June. I'd rather push them together and just, yeah. So anyways, let me go make this bread back. I'll talk to y'all. Shout out to 93,000 followers. Yeah, shout out to 2 million on the reel, a little dumbass dance reel I'll be doing at like 2 in the morning. 2 million views. And yeah, this will definitely be, I'll have 2 wardrobes for the trip. I'm gonna have my Virgin Voyages, like, and then I'm gonna have my like family friendly like cover-ups and all that too. And it's nice to have somebody there, because it's like, if I need a break from my parents, I can go over there, and if I need a break from the person I'm with, and then I can just be by myself. And everybody got the trip checked off the block. So yes, it's a lot, but I've been traveling selfishly for years. Hostels here, boom, boom, boom. It's time to give some people in my life, even if they like to try to work your nerves sometimes, I want to give them a trip. So that's the gift. I just told them they got to cover the flights. 1K, double birthday gift, fine care and everything. Yeah. That's that, and that's a good feeling. Anyways, and it's crazy because like my relationship with my parents definitely got strained over money when I lost my car and stuff. But I'm learning to like forgive and forget or forget. And yeah, that's what it is. Again, their first time living. To be married for decades and never have a vacation with your partner. There's more to life than arguing every day. Y'all been arguing since I was a kid. Y'all can argue on a boat. Change the scenery. Like, I'll talk to y'all. Switch it up. Okay, don't throw nobody overboard. Just argue on the boat, walk away. I told them too. I said, if y'all get into it, y'all could walk in different directions. There's so many things to do. Buffet, everything free. We're going to Nassau, which is, bruh, that's killing me. Am I saying that correctly? I'm going to the Bahamas 3 times this year because my ex, for his birthday, and I almost canceled because like I really kind of just want to stop dealing with that. But I know what it's like to like just want to be on a cruise and at least have somebody there. So it's like, it don't make it right, but we understand we're completely distance associates type shit. But like, yeah. And then again, I like to wear my cute little skimpy so I ain't mad at a man's presence, even though we know how that went last year.
And after this year, it's a cruise year, and I'm getting back to my travel, big trips, adventure trips, hostel trips next year, because I think I'm just doing cruises because they're easier and I got rent, and I'd rather just not worry about all the little mini working pieces of a trip. But that being said, what was I about to say? I lost my thought. Choo-choo, come back. Where'd that train of thought go? Oh, for his birthday, he wanted to book, he be booking the cheapest stuff. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. But I'm telling you, like, sometimes you want to pay a little more, get a different ship, get a different destination. I wanted to go to Dominican Republic. That might be a December thing. Who knows? But it's not up to me to say where we go for his birthday. Like, I did that last year, and he was cool with the destinations. But this time, he wanted it to be on his birthday. And the only one available for the cheap was Nassau, Bahamas. For this cruise, I just booked for me and my family and the person I'm going with, Nassau, Bahamas. For my birthday, I almost did Dominican Republic, Dominican Days, Virgin Voyages. It cost more, and I was like, let me just hold off on that, because I thought Dominican Republic would be for my ex's birthday, but like I said, he wanted on his specific birthday, like the date. Bimini and Key West, okay? So Bahamas 3 times this year, but you know what? At this point, we're here for the ship and the vibes, because, honey, anyways, I'll talk to you. I was trying to get a perfect day at Coco K, and because I felt like my parents would really enjoy that, because like that's also included. Because like I don't know how they're gonna feel about Carnival. I felt like they might be a royal type maybe, but that also like Carnival should be lit, and I think they'll like the food selection on Carnival more. My mom likes Guy's Burgers, there's buffet, etc. So like I think Carnival will be fun for that quick 3 days. I was trying to get to perfect day at Coco K for them, because one, everything's paid for, they go around, eat whatever, enjoy the island, and perfect day just got a vibe to it. A vibe. That way we're not in Nassau trying to figure out what to do, and it's awkward, but like we'll figure it out when it comes to it. At the end of the day, a vacation's a vacation. I'm gonna just let it be. If anything, I got more time to vlog Nassau. I changed my travel vlogs to 20 minutes because that 30 minutes was kicking my ass, especially for cruises and my storage. Speaking of which, I'm gonna stop talking to y'all, but yeah, that's that. So let me go work. I need to work. All I do is work, but it pays off. Laughing out loud, y'all. Somebody just asked me, why am I going on so many cruises this year? The same reason you smoke so much. Get out my face. You take your vacation, I take mine, baby. This is what we're working with for the Magic Wand project. Talking about some, why you take so many vacations? You take yours and I'll take mine. We take them in different ways. Leave me alone. Anyways, my Legos came in and some other stuff. Okay, y'all, this really was a trust the process, but the process is trusting or being trusted, whatever. Anyways, yeah, almost done. Look at her. Little star. Cute. I don't know if y'all can see because I ain't even put no light on, but I'm basically taping. Hold on, I feel like I should add light so y'all can at least see what I'm doing. No, it's fine. I'm taking the tape, I'm folding it, and I'm pinching it a little bit so it can line up. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a little, oh my gosh, it keeps flipping over. I'm gonna take a little itty bitty super glue and go around the edges just so it has that extra connect. Cause you know, it get hot, it get a little humid, and that tape start coming off. I don't know if y'all saw, but my little cherry blossom vlog where I put cherry blossoms all around the border of one of my walls, I taped them and they already coming down a little bit, but they still look good, so no worries. But yeah, I'm gonna super glue it just so it lasts a little longer. But y'all, this is literally construction paper. It looks so good. I can't wait to show y'all. It's literally just construction paper, tape, and paint. Like, look at this. What? Cut out the shape and just try to make it 3D. So it fold, pinch. Ugh. And I put tape around the whole edges too. Cause I feel like some people are like, oh, can you do a DIY? And by the time it's built, I really couldn't tell you. I really cannot tell you after this project has left my thought process. So yeah, just going around the edge and doing that. Fold inside. You could probably use double-sided tape. I don't know. I feel like folding is just easier for me. I'm so excited. This is so freaking cute. I was thinking about getting some contacts. Oh, all right. That's how y'all feel. I was thinking about getting some contacts and doing like pink and green Cosmo and Wanda because they got some easy outfits too. But one thing at a time. I do a lot of closet cosplays because I don't want to take on an expensive hobby. The Legos are definitely a pricey one already. And as much as it's good to spend on yourself, I
I try to, you know, I think I got a really good balance of like bills, and then I'll do something nice for myself. And that's the way I like it. So yeah. Okay, so yeah. That's a super glue, but it looks good, it looks flush. All right. Oh, I'm so proud of this. So hello. This is literally construction paper, paint, and a Sharpie, and tape, and it's 3D. I'm so proud of it. Like, oh my goodness. So I gotta figure out the stick situation because it's not sticking. I did all that work to put it on the bookshelf and it didn't work. And I actually have gray paint. I found out that I looked it up to be a little accurate. It's not black, it's like a black handle and then gray paint. But yeah, I'm about to show y'all what came in the mail too. But I'm so excited. Like, look at this. And then I used the Ariana Grande Just Like Magic song on it. So I can't wait for the wig and the hair to come in. Like, I got paint on me. Like, what? About to build Legos or play the game. I don't know. But yeah, parents' cruise is booked. Cosplays being made. I should have been done this, bro. I was not supposed to be living in nobody else's crib. I was supposed to be in my own motherfucking space. Like, look at this. On my teddy bear mirror, making a Fairly Odd Parents Jorgen von Strangle cosplay for what? On a Wednesday? Oh, I think it's Thursday. It's Thursday. On a Thursday? Just booked my parents their first cruise and vacation in the years that they've been married. About to book me another vacation. I think I'm gonna go for 5 cruises this year. 12 months, no vacations. I didn't do Brazil Carnival, none of that. I didn't make it to Africa. I think I'm gonna do 5 cruises. Okay, then get back to the rough and ragged travel. Not ragged, but, you know, down to it. Travel, roughing it. Let me not say that because I've had some beautiful travel experiences that were not rough at all. But you know what I mean, just figuring out. With travel comes a certain level of, you know, figuring it out and being humble. But yes, anyways, let me find my gray paint and paint this real quick. I'm so glad it came together. This is fire. I love this. So I got my Marceline guitar and now I got this. Maintenance wanted to commission me for a sword from Gundam. I said, listen, I'm still just now getting into the cosplay thing, so be patient with me, okay? Be patient. Also found out there's a secret level to Split Fiction. What? Anyways, I'll talk to you. Okay, so I have this LOL. Wait 1 second. Why is one of my parents already canceling the trip? They're like, you know, me and your other parent don't really get along. I'm like, listen, if you're gonna fight in the house, fight on a ship. Like, as much as I had to witness the arguing since I was a child, y'all could at least change the scenery up now. Come on now. Y'all gonna stand each other within the house, may as well get on a boat talking about something. I think it's a good idea. Okay, whatever. Anyways, I have this. It's body paint, but I'm about to see how it translates real quick. Cause yeah, and then I don't know if this expires. Using, I don't know. May as well use it now and just get more if I need it. This is for the Marceline body paint. And no offense, I know this parent fails, so I had told them straight up, I was like, listen, I booked y'all on the same vacation, so at least if one of y'all makes it, it's not a huge financial loss. If I was gonna book them separate vacays. I was like, if I book y'all separate vacays and one of y'all doesn't show up and I spend a whole bunch of money, I'm gonna be hurt and nobody's about to feed off that disappointment. That's all I know. So it's there. You either pop out or you don't, but that's none of my business. Listen, I check my little block. I try to be a good daughter, and that's all I can do at the end of the day. Sorry, that's a little side note, because I know I told y'all I booked my parents' cruise and stuff, but yeah, I ain't dealing with none of the, listen, my trip's booked. I'm about to book me another little trip too, because if I'm going to go on vacation with people who are just looking for some type of chaos, I'm going to make sure I have the backup trip that is the vacation, the vacation to the vacation, y'all. It definitely gotta be the paint. I ain't about her to get off my face. What's up, y'all? So, like, I be having mini Christmases. I be ordering stuff for the fam, too. But I try not to get too much stuff, because remember, I sold all my stuff and moved across the country for, like, a month. Or, no, sorry, a year. And I was all like, I don't need anything. Sell all my belongings. I sold my TV, the furniture. I sold all of it. And now look at us. Look at us right back here a year or two later. But it was really me getting out of a bad relationship. So it wasn't the stuff. It was me just running away. Anyways, I got a cute black and white yin and yang carpet. It's in the shape of a circle. I have a checkered black and white carpet coming in that they didn't deliver. Or somebody snatched that up. So I had to reorder it. I got a new Lego set that I'm literally fighting the urge to build right now. Because tomorrow's Friday, so it's like hop on live, have something to build. Also, remember I told y'all that little, oh wait, I don't know if that's what. Anyways, remember I told y'all that, why I never got toilet paper on my roll? I got like all these extra packs of toilet paper and it's never on the roll. I ordered the posters that went viral on social media and I had them sent or printed on matte paper. They're supposed to be glossy, but they were printed at the CVS on matte. And the lady there was so nice. I didn't want to start nothing because I ain't trying to start nothing. But I was just kind of like, at first I was there. I was like, she's like, you want to see him? I said, yes. I was so hyped. I got home. I said, they're not glossy. The TikTok showed it was glossy. And it's not that I needed it glossy because the TikTok said it. I really like the way the glossy looks. Anyway, she said that she would call. I went back and they tried to charge me again. And then she was like, oh, if you already got them, blah, blah, blah. I'll see if there's different paper. And if I find any, I will let you know and we'll reprint them for the free. Just bring your receipt. They called. So I got my glossy pen. I mean, I haven't seen them. At this point, I made my peace with the matte ones. But I ordered 4 of these frames from Walmart. They're like $10 each. And I'm hoping that it printed right this time. But I had actually let it go. I was just like, all right, whatever. It's just not going to be glossy. And I ordered a neck pillow. I ain't going nowhere right now. But I realized that my posture is kind of bad from being on my phone. I naturally keep my shoulders, see, look, shrugged up. I don't think that's normal to have your shoulders constantly like... And that's probably why my neck be hurting. And so I thought about it and I said, you know what? You probably just need to like, hold on. I got in the jacket. I told y'all I left mine at the club one day and never found it again. Well, never went back for it. Hold on. In the crib is crazy. I'm way too comfortable. I think I'm gonna just start keeping this on, especially like when I sleep and stuff, to maybe stop like, maybe I'll be more aware when I'm like, you know? So I'm maybe, who knows? Maybe it helps, maybe it don't. But yeah, and if not, I have a travel neck pillow for the planes. Win-win. All right, I'll talk to you. That's my little haul. I'll show you the carpet whenever it comes in. Bye. Also, yes, I got a new wig. No, I'm not wearing it. It looks so good though. It's cute and curly and like, I filmed a video in it. The texture is crazy different. I showed y'all like it's soft curls, it's new. And then here I am. I kept both. I like them. Anyways, I think it's core lore to like have a bad relationship and then run off and travel. Cause yeah, I just think it's just core lore. Anyways, I finished the magic wand. I just gotta attach it with some tape. It's gonna look crazy. It's gonna look like when you tape your glasses back together when they broken. But listen, the super glue's not holding and the stick wasn't long enough to just not have to attach it that way. So it's just gonna look like that. But my Jorgen Bond Strangle cosplay will be finished as soon as it comes in the mail. But the wand's finished, the DIY part. I think because every time I turn on my TV, you know, the natural settings, like Fairly Odd Parents be on every single time. It was just on 2 seconds ago after I got off Harry Potter, little game and stuff. So like, I don't know, maybe that subconsciously worked its way into my head and was like, Fairly Odd Parent, cosplay, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I'll talk to y'all. I don't really have much to say. I'm in this weird, like so many good things are happening. So I think like my friend and I were talking about processing peace when you're so used to trauma too. It's like, I'm good. I'm a happy little spirit. I think it's just trying to understand like all these good things are happening and they keep happening and nothing bad's happening and it's all good. That's it. That's life. You're like, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm literally so excited. Man, super cute. I woke up to the nicest surprise. So my music engineer, and she makes music herself. Hello, I keep saying music engineer. No, and out of correlation or outside of correlation to me, she makes music. Talented artist. Woke up and we had gone to the bar and was chatting up trauma, this, that, everything, life, how we love based on parental. Everything starts with the childhood and the parents and the love you see and empathy. We got into it. It was a Wednesday night. We didn't even make it to go dancing. Usually we go dance, shake our ass, all that good stuff. We didn't even make it. We didn't even make it for real. We ended up going to the bar and like getting pizza. It was the perfect night. It really, really was. Got to chat it up. And like, she's one of my favorite friends, for one of my realest friends. She's I can't show y'all nothing because I know it's not my place to share nothing, but it's just like it's an honor to like know talent is close. Hold up, she shared one of her new songs and I'm just sitting here like half about to cry, half inspired because it's just like it was one of those like oh my gosh, it was just one of those like breathe, deep breath. It feels like a hug around you song, like you got this, like, but it's so beautiful. Her vocals are lyrics, all of that. It's an honor to think I went from friend groups where I would send my information or projects I was working on and people would ignore it and kiki and giggle and laugh. And then like, listen, if your friends put you in touch with your real friends, people, it's so interesting. Like, I've seen it before too, because I reconnected with some people in the city, and it's like, oh, I don't talk to so-and-so no more. Sometimes it seems like you hop in friend groups, but it's like, no, the people who are on the same wavelength will find each other, and anybody else on bullshit, shady business, whatever, just falls off. That's all it is. So I'm grateful for the introductions, because it's such a blessing. It's really a blessing. I'm so excited. I can't wait for these cruises to come up. I'm gonna be promoting my stuff, yes, too, but like I told her I want to promote some of her songs, because like she deserves to, like, she deserves all of it. She deserves all of it. She really do. So yeah, I'm about to go to the gym and start the day. I've been working, grinding, all of that, but I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud. I'm gonna hit 100K soon. I'm only promoting I got rappers in my inbox talking about death and doom to, what the talking about some, well, you gonna promote me? No, I'm only promoting the people and the passions I believe in. So I can't wait to blow up. And the people who been here for me, and you don't even have to be here for me, but just be on genuine energy, those are the people I shout out. So I'm so excited for her journey. Let me hit the gym. I was trying to dodge. Y'all, we gotta get that under control. But we still love ourselves in the process. Bam! Bam! Anyways, yeah. I'm so excited. Life is good. Oh, my carpet came in. Let me show y'all real quick. Who was calling me? Oh, 1 second. I got this black and white carpet. Let me answer this real quick. Not the guy from the cruise, the security guard from Africa hitting my line right now. Let me answer. Anyways, I got a carpet. Today's cute and good. And somebody wants to go out with me tonight for drinks and Mexican food, so life's good. I'm happy.
So unfortunately, it is I who was not able to make a trip, y'all. I have Africa on the list for sure. Different countries, of course, I need to do my research. I was supposed to go to Cape Town. I wasn't able to make it. I gave this person ample notice, and just for comfort reasons, you know, I'd rather travel with somebody I know as well. But they said they wanted to bring me South African wine and a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm flattered. Very much so. Anyways, that being said, that is all. I'm home, vibing, enjoying life. Thank you for vibing with me.